Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Khans of Tarkir. And, hopefully things start going better in this format soon. Regardless, I am still enjoying the three-color faction-based format. You know, last time we had Mardu Charm in our deck, and I just remember we never even got to see the card. It makes me really disappointed because I wanted to... No, wait, we did see it one game. Yeah, where our opponent dead dropped us. Alright. So let's get in here, and what do we find? We find a Rattleclaw Mystic, which is quite interesting. There's a Ride Down is decent, Watcher the Roost. I think we also need to prioritize 2-drops. I want at least like 5, maybe even 6 of them now. Just the way this format is going, it feels like, especially when we're on the draw, if we don't have a 2-drop and our opponent does, it just feels like we're so far behind if our first play is on turn 3. I mean, it kind of feels that way in any limited format nowadays. Nice removal spell here, Arc Lightning. I don't have any of those yet, do I? No. Well, we're going to take the Arc Lightning. It does kind of go with our Rattleclaw Mystic if we're into Teamer. We can also just play this in any deck and flip it up, and it can... Like, even if we're, say, a Mardu deck, this will still fix us for red for one turn. And we can still play it as a morph. I want Bondkin. Well, I don't want Bondkin. I'm taking Arc Lightning. Alright, here... Abzan Guide is good, but it doesn't go with our... It doesn't go with our Arc Lightning, which is the worst part. I want to play one of the red decks now that we do have the Arc Lightning. I could play Incremental Growth. That makes lots of things massive. Yeah, there's Highland Game. A land that's not really for us. Yeah, maybe we'll just try... Ooh, there's a 2-drop. Air of the Wilds. Yeah, that's a good one, too. There's the Rakshasa Vizier. It's not really for us. There's a Swiftwater Cliffs that I'd like to have. Why does it seem like I'm getting all these packs? I noticed this in last draft, too. Like, the color fixing came in packs with, like, good 2-drops in them. Swift Kick is not really for us. There's Dead Drop, though. Dead Drop is good. It doesn't really go with our first few picks. We could even theoretically be Abzan splashing red, too, for Arc Lightning. We'll take the Dead Drop. We're still just kind of picking some of the best cards in the packs, and we'll see where it takes us. Also, in theory, we could be Teamer splashing black. I suppose if we just had dual lands, there's 3 common dual lands, we could even be like just Jund colors. Well, I'll take a green-black land now. I don't want to be without the lands. Once again, pointing this out. Trap Essence, counter a creature spell. Put 2+1/+1 counter. That's not bad, but I don't think we're going to take that over a nice land here. There's a Death Frenzy. I haven't played this card yet. It can sweep whole bunch of stuff, gain some life back. I'm in. Witness of the Ages can be played regardless of where we're at. There's also the Sage Eye Harrier, which is just okay. Stubborn Denial, which I'm a fan of. Okay, so now it seems like we could just be Teamer splashing black, which wouldn't be all that bad. I'm going to take the embodiment for splash. Okay. Because we're just splashing removal here, and Death Frenzy can be pretty good in a Teamer. I don't think this is what we want. In a Teamer deck that, you know, has a bunch of, like, these bigger toughness creatures, we just sweep away all the little stuff. And gain some life back, too. I like this idea. Also, we don't have a ton of red cards. We could also just be Sultai here, splashing red. It's another thing to keep in mind. We'll see what the next packs give us. There's a white 2-drop there, but we're not. White is like the only color we're not right now. I guess we can take a Rite of the Serpent. Jeskai Banner, okay. Jeering Instigator. That's not awful, but heck, we could even still be Abzan, per se. I like the Abzan Guide out of here. I think I'm going to take the Abzan Guide. We could really be Abzan now. Enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you get a 1/1 white spirit. This is kind of a bomb. Yeah, I think we're just going to be Abzan. We're going to cut the embodiments, because we don't have any other blue besides that. Red can potentially be splashed. We saw the Arc Lightning and then not a whole lot. Let's go full in on this, on the Abzan plan. So we could have Kill Shot. We could have Hardened Scales. We don't have a ton that makes +1/+1 counters right now. So let's just take the removal. And we can still play Rattleclaw Mystic as a 2-mana 2/1 that can tap for, well, one of our colors. We can also morph it and fix green. That's pretty weird, but that's a thing we could do. Yeah, let's just take all the removal. Alright, let's get a Smoke Teller. We already have... let's get... Fixing... Let's get Fixing. I mean, I know we already talked about a red splash, but this doesn't go well with our Death Frenzy. So I think we'd just take something with big toughness. I'll take the Disowned Ancestor here. Well, that's a good one. Bloodfell Caves could help with a red splash. I'm gonna take the Abzan banner actually, because that is in our primary colors. Become Immense came back. Actually, Bitter Revelation. I think I like the card draw. We already have Incremental Growth. I don't think we need that and Bitter Revelation. Oh, Woolly Loxodon came back? Sure. I'm into big stuff. I'm into a Delve card, because we don't have a Delve card yet. Except a Delve card I'm forgetting. Feed the Clan. Rotting Mastodon. That's just huge. I guess Dazzling Ramparts. Oh, we got a 2-drop back. With an activated ability I probably won't use. Ooh. The High Sentinels of Erishin. This is a really good rare. 4 mana for a 3/4 flyer. That doesn't sound super phenomenal. That's like an okay rate in Limited nowadays. It's great in this format. Gets +1/+1 for each other creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it. And for 4 mana I can put a 1/1 counter on any creature. Just super phenomenal. There's a Throttle. There's a Woolly Loxodon. Alright, let's find some lands. There's a Pine Walker or another... I'm going to take the Pine Walker. There's another Arc Lightning, but we're off that. So DC's Pet wouldn't be bad to get back. Abzan Guide or Grim Haruspex. I like this. Whenever another non-token creature I control dies, I draw a card. And it has Morph. Yeah, we'll take it. Why, I found an Abzan Guide. Those are good. There's another Abzan banner we might get back. Smoke Teller we might get back. Alright, we can't splash red still, right? I still only have 2. A second Incremental Growth. I don't think we're doing any of this. But if we do something, it's probably that. I'll take another Death Frenzy. Just keep sweeping those small creatures. We have a theme. Let's go for it. Mardu Banner. It's not really what I want. But I don't think we're really playing any of this. I guess this could be a random morph we could play. Blue-green fixing, that's... Oh, yeah, because I really can't splash that. That's 2 of the colors I'm not. Roar of Challenge. Let's try that card out, maybe. There's a Teamer banner to splash the colors I'm not, or another War Behemoth. I could get Shambling Attendants. Jeskai Banner, Jeskai Banner, Kintree Warden. We'll take the Sagu Archer. We are running 2 Death Frenzies. So white seems to be our splash color. Probably not running this. We just have like endless 5-drops. Oh, we found the other Abzan banner. Okay, well, if we can't get lands, we'll get banners to fix our mana. I mean, there were lands we could take throughout the draft. Most of them were not Abzan colors. I mean, Scout the Borders we're probably not playing. I never did my check of who all's in this draft. Jimmy Cake. Oh, we have a Kintree Warden, which is playable. I don't know if we necessarily want to be playing it. Oh, we have 10 cuts to make. Well, Snowhorn Rider's not going to be in. I don't know if regenerating a 1/1 is necessarily what we want when we've got 2 Death Frenzies, which I am going to play both. I don't really have any of the +1/+1 counter synergy. We have, these are 2 Delve card. Can I... I cannot. Well... Oh, we have 3 Delve cards. Hooting Mandrills, Attendant, and Dead Drop. I feel like 5 toughness is really good in this format. Although Roar of Challenge will go better with... Well, it kind of goes a lot better with our Shambling Attendants, even though it doesn't enable Ferocious on its own. Let's see, I do want... How many creatures do we have? 18 and 12. Let's look at our creatures. So we're going to play all this early stuff. We'll play the Grim. Okay, so some of these are also... Why do I not get to see them as I'm dragging them over? That's wild. Woolly Locks. Okay. So we're going to cut a few creatures. Maybe we cut one of the archers. And one of the war behemoths. And we come down here. White is kind of our splash color. Because we especially don't have... Maybe I just run one banner. Maybe I run... I could see running 2 banners. Incremental growth. We have... Actually, I think the growth is going to be great with some of our stuff here. And we're going to play the growth. Going to play the growth, going to play the Dead Drop. I don't think we need the Rite of the Serpent. Going to play Bitter Revelation. Maybe we just take out the 2 kill shots. Because we'll have plenty of morphs we can do on turn 3. Plus, we will likely need to fix our mana before playing. That. And I think I'll add another... So, like, these War Behemoth can still be played face down, so it's really just these two that I need white for. But of course we're going to go up on a land. I might still cut a plains. I guess we don't need 2 banners. Especially since I am going to add an 18th land. Do we want Roar of Challenge? I think it could be good to get some blockers and that out of the way. I guess we do need to cut one of the Delve cards, though. And I think since we have so many things... Well, we're not going to cut Dead Drop. This one's also more expensive. Yeah, we'll cut the Death Toucher. Though it could be nice with Roar of Challenge. Maybe I also just cut the Roar. Because that's kind of going to be a late game card. And I feel like we have a lot of good late game stuff as it is. Could also just cut another one of... I could cut the War Behemoth. What kind of land am I adding in? Probably a green source, because we have... Well, that doesn't require green to morph, but all of our 2-drops require green. We definitely want to be having green. I guess maybe I don't need to cut a plains, because these things that we have are fairly important, but I could cut like the War Behemoth. How many creatures would that leave? 14 creatures? I think we either have to cut the Behemoth or the Roar of Challenge. And I don't think we're going to be fast enough to make a good use out of the Roar. So let's cut that. Because our plan is to, like, Death Frenzy. That just leaves us with Dead Drop. I don't like that. We have those kill shots, too. Let's do it like that. And so we've got 7 black, 8 green, and 5 white. Well, it's like 6 white, 8 black, and 8 green. Okay. Oh, that's not going to be the star card. The star card, we're Abzan. I don't know why it's not showing cards while I'm dragging them, but okay. J. Vendido. It's going to be our first opponent. We have a reasonable hand. We can Jungle Hollow. We have all our colors. We don't have any of our 2-drops, but we don't have a ton of those anyways. The only thing that would change my mind on this is if we draw the Disowned Ancestor. Alright, well, we got our 5th land, so that's a good sign. But yeah, here we go. On the draw, and our opponent has a 2-drop, and it just feels like we're going to be quite far behind now. Crippling Chill. Okay. Now our opponent missed a land drop, so there's that to consider. Just play the Abzan Guide, because we're going to need to gain some life here. Okay, found this 4th land. I'm not interested in trading, because I'm just going to gain 4. Death Frenzy. That wouldn't be awful either, but we don't need to do that right now. I am just going to morph this, whether he blocks or not. Now this thing will die next turn to the Death Frenzy, so I should block here. But I also don't want one of his things to flip up and just eat it. Okay, that's not going to happen. Awesome. This is completely awesome. I save 2 life, or I gain 2 life by it. It doesn't matter. Oh, we even have a play to make afterwards. Go Death Frenzy. Well, that probably just wins us the game. Because we still have a 4/4, we have this coming. A Scald Kid. Now I can also play this and Outlast. I was going to play it as a 5/5. No reason not to do it like that. This gets bigger. Our opponent is in massive trouble after that Death Frenzy. Yeah, take that, you blue-green. You're either lacking your other color. I didn't look at the morphs. Let's look at the morphs. Maybe it was just a blue-green. Yeah. Death Frenzy's good. And so is Abzan Guide. And next opponent is Rockets. The Rocketeer. We can keep this. We're on the draw. I mean, maybe our first play is even just the banner? So we could Death Frenzy. Our first play is going to be the banner. So we can just Death Frenzy the board away. We'll still need to draw another land. But, I mean, we have 18 of them. Oh, our opponent sees the Death Frenzy now. That's a little unfortunate. I guess Death Frenzy won't kill the... Now we're gonna play those. Let's banner it up. Could also just play the Archer outright. That's not good. Yeah, we're just gonna play the Archer outright. Could also play the first Death Frenzy just to get it out of our hand. Maybe encourage our opponent to just attack a bit more. Or play more things. I don't hate that idea. Yeah, let's get the Death Frenzy out of our hand. Just a 1-for-1 trade and we'll gain a life. It's fine. So now we still have dead drops, so we're threatening 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 10 mana yet. I'm still going to block, because you still need to do something. Okay, he did something. I do have enough for this now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I do. Target a player. We have to delve all this. Okay, so now that his 3 toughness and higher stuff is dead, he saw us play a Death Frenzy, now play a whole bunch of 2 toughness or less creatures. This looks like a delve card. It's not what you're supposed to be doing, opponent. Or that's Dutiful Return. Get back Hate Blade and Saddle Brute. Alright. Rattle Claw Mystic doesn't even help. There's a War Shrieker, and you can play the... Alright. And my Morph is not impressive. Forests are not impressive either. Alright, so how does he want to attack? Just with everything. This game was going okay. Till our opponent just recovered better from Dead Drop and Death Frenzy. We're being attacked for 8 next turn, so I guess I need to not do that. But I don't even know what I do here. Because no matter what, I'm still dead on the following turn? You can't play that after you attack. Oh, you just had it all anyways. I suppose I could have sacked the banner to draw, but I don't think that would have made much of a difference. Not that game, we just couldn't get our good creatures. A Kinoji. I mean, we have a billion land in this deck. Just needs to start acting like it. We'll lead off with the Heir of the Wilds. I'm good with trading, so I guess you do just need to trade. Alright. Next turn we can play the Disowned Ancestor and another Guide as a morph. Oh, that's not good. I do like this. We're gonna do this. I want a lifelinker. Because if I draw an untapped land, I could attack with both of these and flip up whatever. I said untapped land. Alright. I think I'm not going to play that tapped. I'm just going to play this. I can't do this anyways. Alright. Alright. Oh, that was Bloodstained Mire. I thought that was a tap land. I just assume it's a tap land. Alright, we're up against another Mardu deck. Taking a beat down in the air. I swear, if you play another Heist player. Alright. Ooh, and High Sentinels, but we're gonna start gaining life. Do I want to trade? We kind of need to be aggressive on the ground anyways. That's fine. So we don't get a card draw out of it, but we have a 4/4 life linker. Opponent lost a tracker there. Could just play the High Sentinel, then I can't get the life. I do kind of need 3 creatures for this. No attacks. Not this turn. There's a Jeskai banner now. Alright, dead drop. That's... well, it's good, but... so I want 3 counters here. I guess I go 1... I go 2 counters. Now we're gonna go 3 here. Do I have attacks, though? Maybe I just need 2 here. Maybe we do. Because this is also a 6/7 in the air. I'll gain 7. Alright. This will trade with 2 things. And it can't just be the 2 ground things either. I'm good with that because I gained 7 and just outright killed his creature. We have 4 in there, so we don't... I guess that's why the Jeskai banner was in there. I'm just not having good luck in this format. Dot Noppler. Oh, we have our colors, we have a banner. We'll keep. Oh, we have our guide, too. There's a dead drop. I'm fine trading. And we don't have... I guess without a 5th land, I should just play the banner. Because I can play the Pine Walker then next turn. Avalanche Tusker can force blocks. Which is, you know, fine. That's not fine. That's really just a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, we gotta play something bigger here. This is getting really annoying. Oh, and secret plans, too. Play another creature, so I can dead drop both your things. I don't want to play the Grim... Yeah, we just need to trade. Bear's Companion. Because now I can't trade, and this thing is just going to... And the dead drop is now not even going to kill both things. As we play the high sentinels. So we'll put a counter here. Of course he's got a combat trick. Oh, become a... That's actually fine. That one's fine, because now I can just wipe your whole dang board. I'm gonna delve 4. There. Opponent's got an empty board right now. We have a 5/5, a 3/2, and a banner that I can sack. I'm gonna sack the banner. Smoke teller. Tell me some secrets. Okay, a bear's companion. I guess if I attack here, he could just eat the 2/2. We draw. He blocks here. He has to block. So this will become something else. I'm in. If he wants to eat it and take 5. If he double blocks there, that's fine too. We just eat the bear. And then that means we also did get in for 2 with the smoke teller. Don't need this much land. Roar of Challenge. It's not quite what we want right now. I want more cards. More cards that do stuff. Actually, now I can win with Roar of Challenge. Because I just roar this thing and then attack. Alright. We got there. We struggled a bit, but we got there. Cornball 78. I love playing against cornballs. What is this? I go first, but I guess I'm gonna keep it because I do have a couple things I can do. We can always just start outlasting this, which I'm gonna do on turn 2. A little bit of a risky keep. Do you want to fly over for 2 damage? No? Okay, that's fine. No attacks. I might want to outlast this again to get it out of bring low territory, because that'll deal 5 to it. obviously I'm not going to do that into open mana. No, he has the trophy thing. Yeah, I'm not going to do that into open mana. I guess what I will do, though, is attack. I'm fine with the trade. Trading just gives me more time to find our 15 lands that are still in the deck. Over half our deck is still lands. This is absurd to me. Well, that's fine. I can't flip this stuff anyways. I mean, of course, it's, you know, Bitter Revelation. Oh, we need that. We need that. Now he's got 5 mana. For 5 mana, that could kill this, so I'm not going to block. What does this thing do? Target creature can't block. I need to flip that thing. This is not going well. Because now I can just make the morph unable to block. Yep. Getting attacked for 10 next turn. Well, that can't even trade with anything. And the 2/2 can't. There's just no good choices here. Oh, sure, we just die. I know I kept a really risky hand, but this... I don't know what's wrong. Like, I thought we had a decent deck. We had Abzan Guides. We had 18 lands. Stuck on 3 lands for so long. We got 4 of our 5 swamps. And nothing else. I don't even know how much it would have mattered. Alright, well... maybe I should have just played the kill shots. Maybe that's what I should have done. I just need to load up on removal, apparently. Well, I guess we'll try again next time, but for now, I'll take my leave.